So, as you can probably tell, I'm in a camper van, and I started this about September times now, December 31st. I did start filming some of the build, but kind of got sidetracked with life and stuff. But I'm living in this small van in a Citroen Dispatch full time. I was in Mercedes with a long wheelbase for almost 2 years. Yeah, so I converted this van and it was considerably cheap. I've got a cooker, running water, lights, diesel heater, toilet, storage, charging point, and it's fully insulated with insulated floor, a bed that slides out to a double, and a fridge in here as well. And I'll go into the price and everything on another video, but I've been living in here now for almost a month, and I'm finding that it's not as hard as I thought it was going to be going from the big van to this van. Obviously it's a lot of jiggery pokery and getting used to the smaller space, but yeah, I think that it's been quite easy really, seeing as that I've been in a van previous and having all of the things that I've got in here now as like the essential stuff, because I couldn't live without a toilet, let's be honest. Yeah, I built it all over the space of probably a month's worth of, like, over the last 3 months sort of thing, like on and off. My motivation was a bit lacking throughout due to circumstance, but here we are and I've got my van, so it's pretty good and I'm pretty happy with it. Overall I think I've done a pretty good job. I did it all myself, converted everything from a bay van to what you will see in a few minutes. Yeah, I'm overall pretty happy with how we've turned out. I'll do some more videos on things that I'd probably change if I was to do it again, and we'll see what comes in the future. I'm going to be doing some exploring around the rest of the UK. I'm currently in the Kent area, looking to go over to France, Spain and potentially Morocco at some point. So if you're interested, come and join me. Yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with how the build has gone and the time that it took me. I think after seeing what I managed to acquire with the van was like on 150,000 miles. 1.6, nothing special, but it goes well. There's no problems mechanically. It's watertight. It was pretty well looked after, to be honest. The van itself, there's a couple of dents and scratches and stuff that I will address later on in the year. But yeah, overall the van is in pretty good condition. I've done a lot of work obviously inside here, but it was a bare bones van. It's all been insulated and lined. I made all the panels for the roof, and some of the wall ones were here, the side ones here, but I made the ones for the doors and the back doors and the roof. Insulated it all, moisture barrier, etc. Made all the cabinets and the folding bed myself. I was supposed to get footage, but life got in the way and I just sort of did it, so it was like sort of done before I even thought I should have filmed. But yeah, I'll do a more in-depth run around with the solar panel and how that's set up with the batteries and all of that in the future. I've got the water storage and the water drain and all that. That was a whole palaver. Yeah, I had the panel that is the table here gifted to me by a friend, so thanks Matt, appreciate it. Yeah, and that's pretty much it at the moment. Like, I found it fun to build the van, I found that real fun. It was like, the motivation I think was the hardest thing some days. It's like, because I did it end of September, October time. It was damn cold in the UK, and I feel that if I had done it in the summer, I think I could have done it in about, well, less than a month, like, through the way, like, you know. So yeah, I'm overall, I'm really happy with it. There is things that I would do different if I was to do it again, and things that I would probably spend less time on, because like I did go over the top with like trimmings and bits and bobs that I didn't really need. So I think I could have brought the price of it down overall. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it's come out, and a diesel at this time of year is absolutely essential. This is the overall theme of the van. I've currently got no windows in here, but that's something that's going to come in time. I might even upgrade the van at some point so that I've got a bigger van, but for now, this is sort of the setup with storage under here. It's got my clothes and everything else in there, so utilising the space. This piece comes out, as you can see, but it comes right out to here, which makes this go from a 60 to 120 or 110. Yeah, and then my surfboard is on the wall in here, along with my fishing gear. Just comfortable. My guitar lives there. And yeah, that's pretty much the tour at the moment. So I've got my messy shelf at the moment, needs to be sorted out. I've got my sink that's got running water. USB tap, which has been a godsend. I've got my cooker, which is just a reusable bottle one that is just fixed down to here, that I've just made brackets and bent those into shape so it's completely stuck. I've got water and a fridge and food and stuff under there. Over here is my controls for my lights, fridge, pump, everything else. This one's not used yet, but I've got 2 USB-Cs and a standard USB cable charging point here, and the diesel heater. The diesel heater then is under there with the fuel tank and behind the seat. This is not how it started, so I'm just gonna roll some clips that I did get, because like I said, I didn't get everything from the beginning of the build. Yeah, so here you go, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye. So I bought a van, and I'm going to start a YouTube channel. This is my van. It's a 2010 Dispatch Citron 1.6. I'm going to be converting it into a camper van and see how it goes. So these are the 2 boxes to do the van in 2 days. Freddie, we're just going to build a van out of what's in these boxes, solar panels and all the rest of it. It's pretty much a bare van at this point, but it's gonna come along quite nicely, I think. It's a good shell. So here we go. So day 2 of the build, and we've got ourselves a solar panel, 120 watt, and it's going to go on the roof today. I think I've got all the bits now. Bought some Loctite bolts and different things to go with it, and hopefully this will go on without a hitch. I'm just scared to do the roof. That's what's worrying me, is actually drilling into the roof today. So there we go. So here's the kit I've got, and it's 120 watt like I was saying. I've got all the cables. I don't know how I'm gonna put these through there yet. I might have to cut these, put them through, and then feed all the cable through into this on the roof. Battery cable, I assume, for the controller. The feet, got some nice washers and some nylock nuts. In here is the controller. So supposedly you can program this for through your phone by a Bluetooth app. So we shall see. I've got a 100 watt hour AGM battery, but apparently I'm not sure how good this is because it's a PWM, whether it'll fully work on lithium. But eventually I'll upgrade that and the up to a lithium battery as well in the near future. Just gotta put it up here and hope that it don't leak, I suppose. Yeah. Get up on here then. So I've drilled the hole. As you can see, I don't know whether you'll be able to see through it. So I finally did it. I drilled the hole in the roof and the holes for the solar panel to sit. So with a bit of luck, once it's all cleaned up and ready to go, I'm not going to have any leaks. And the solar panel will just sit on here. Cables go through here, through this slicker flexed onto here, and then we won't have no problems. So wish me luck. Here's the top of it. It's just a bit of extra protection that if it does get water in here, it's got to fill up to there for it to start leaking into there. So hopefully that's gonna be able to keep me dry. So I've done a bit more of the van today. Got the panels in. I'll spin it around in a sec. But yeah, I'm pretty much ready to go. Got the roof done. The solar panels in now. I'll just spin you around. We got all the panels in, ready to go. All at the top. Missed a little bit down by there, but they're going to be inside the cupboard, so that doesn't matter. Both doors are now done. Roof next, and then start wiring up and getting that sorted before I make the frames for the bed, the cupboard and the front cupboard.